Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Collective. I pre-pull some cards for our convenience. Um, Today we're gonna start off with the spirit animals, okay, for awareness. For self improvement, okay. With that being said, let's get started. So the first card I have is the bluebird. The spirit animal I have is the bluebird, and it's about boldness. This is Aries energy, okay. So this is about confidence as well, okay. This is about clear communication, confidence in your voice, okay. Spiritual protection, awareness, and boundaries, okay. Um, and so this is like a voice of truth and protection, okay. This is about speaking your truth boldly, protecting what's yours, or trust your intuition. This is about cleverness, okay, awareness, okay, or being alert, and fearless. Spirit is reminding you to stand firm, stay aware, and use your voice with confidence, okay. So then we have the chimp, and the chimp is about problem solving, okay. It's about emotional connection, playfulness, community, and adaptability, okay. So this is about using your logic and your intuition, okay, when you're working with others, staying flexible, okay. This is remind you, the spirit is reminding you with this chant to keep balance between seriousness and playfulness. It's like work hard, play hard, okay, and to navigate relationships wisely. Then we have flamingo, okay. The flamingo is graceful, okay. The flamingo is Libra energy. Um, so it's about balance, okay? So this is about being sensitive, okay? This is about soul's alignment, okay? This is about balancing your emotions, okay? Social harmony, okay? This is about emotional healing, okay? This is reclaiming your beauty or reconnecting with what feels authentic, okay? It symbolizes harmony and the courage to stand out in your true self. So what spirit is saying to me with that flamingo is like, be your authentic self, because what your authentic self is such beauty to be found, okay? So let's move on to to the toad, okay? So the toad is about transformation and hidden potential, okay? This is about shadow work. This is about life transitions, abundance, intuition, cleansing, okay? The toad spirit deals with deep in transformation, okay, and deep intuition, okay. It's about earth magic, okay. This is Virgo energy, okay. This helps you shed the old skin and step into a new phase, okay. It often shows up when something's hidden, that might be about to be revealed, okay? Or when you are in a major shift spiritually and emotionally. So it's like balancing out that spiritual and emotional connection, okay? Um, Now, I pre pulled some tarot for each animal, and we're going to get started with that, okay? So the first tarot card I pulled was the Temperance, and this is for the Blue Jay, okay? So this is about balance, divine balance, clarity, communication, and spiritual alignment, okay? So the bluebird is about like clear communication, confidence in your voice, spiritual protection. Okay, you get that spiritual protection when you come into spiritual alignment. Okay, being aware and setting your boundaries. Okay, being peaceful. Okay, blending these energies is what spirit is saying, right? All in divine timing. Okay, it's a lot to digest, but this is what it is. Okay, but we are capable. Okay, we are masters of ourselves. Okay, the Temperance card is about finding the middle path, and the Blue Jay helps you speak your truth calmly, so situations can find balance without conflict. Right? The Blue Jay is very vocal, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But Temperance reminds you to think before you speak. Use your voice with wisdom and peace. Okay. Um The bluebird heightens the awareness, okay? And the temperance helps you stay grounded and emotionally centered, okay? So stay calm, stay aware, and respond, not react, okay? So then we have the Page of Cups for the chimp, spirit animal chimp. Okay. So the spirit animal, the chimp, is very playful, but they're very intelligent. This is Aquarius energy, so it's air, okay, energy. This is the Page of Cups is about openness, new ideas, being playful, emotional curiosities, okay? Innocent, like a child, because a page is a child. So it's like tapping into that childlike innocence, okay? This is about social and emotional intelligence, okay? So the Page of Cups is a curious dreamer, right? And the chimp is curious and playful and always exploring. So stay open, stay playful, and let your inner child guide you. All right, this is what spirit is getting across to someone here. Okay, so then we have the world card for the flamingo. Okay, and so the flamingo, I mean, the world card is about harmony. Okay, um the flamingo is about balance, right? It's about emotional balance, spiritual completions, okay? Authentic self-expression, beauty, grace, and alignment, okay? That's what that flamingo represents, and it's Libra energy, okay? And Libra is all about balance, okay? Balancing that outer beauty, that inner beauty, so that it can, transfer to the outer beauty is what I'm trying to say, okay? um this is about integrating all parts of yourself, stepping into your highest form, okay? So having these completions, okay? The world card is about fulfillment, wholeness, and completion. The flamingo is a symbol of emotional and heart alignment, okay? So you reach your highest level when your emotions, spirit, and identity are aligned, okay? So this is getting to your highest self, balancing out all the parts of yourself, as that Libra suggests, the flamingo spirit animal, so that you can get to the highest level of yourself, okay? This is your higher self, okay? Okay, then we have the toad, okay? And so for the toad, we pulled confirmation. Thank you, spirit. For the toad, we pulled the King of Swords, okay, upright. So this is about transformation through clarity, right? Cutting through the illusion, seeing the truth with that King of Swords, right? This is about seeing the truth beneath the surface, okay? Like seeing the truth why it's hidden, right? Cutting through the illusion, right? Cutting through the veil, okay? This is about wisdom gained by hardships, okay? Discernment, okay? Cutting away what is toxic or outdated, deep intuition paired with logic, okay? So how is this related to the toad? Because this is like part of your earth magic. Like this is like with this King of Swords, it has the spiritual discernment, but it's all, this King of Swords is also logic. That's earthly, okay? That's the physical, okay? And the spiritual is that spiritual discernment, right? And so the toad symbolizes shedding old skin, okay? Outgrowing old environments and moving into a new phase. The King of Swords represents mental strength, truth, and sharp judgment, okay? Together, right? It's like your transformation comes from seeing clearly and thinking clearly, okay? The toad lives in the dark, right? Damp places, and represents what's beneath the surface. The King of Swords exposes the truth and removes illusions, okay? So Spirit is saying with this, like, you're going to have to combine the two energies, your spirit and your emotional, your logic, and what's true, okay? Your truth, this is Virgo energy, and this is what brings in that earth magic, okay? I'm not sure at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So Spirit is saying, choose the path that is bring you balance. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Use your discernment so that the Six of Wands